So first let's download the character, right? And then unzip it. Now you have to open the character and make sure you put everything into one collection. If you see the character have like 3 collections, so let's create a new collection. Let's give a name character rig, and then bring everything into this collection now. And then after that you save, yeah, file, save, then file new, right, and then after that let's delete this one. File, link, so we have to link the character into our Blender. Link, download, Urban Blend, and then collection. There are a lot of things here, but just go for collection and then find our car rig just now, the latest collection, and then link it. Alright, there you go. This is the character, and now what you need to do is library override. So object library override. Okay, before you override, look, you don't have any post mode you can turn on. So this character is only linked, already linked, but no post mode. That's why you have to click object and do library override, then make. There you go. So if you click this controller and then find post mode, there you go, you can post the character now, right? Okay, that is the first thing you do. The next thing is you set up your camera. So press this button to toggle your camera. Now I want to have a short facial expression shot. So what I need to do is go to this icon. This is output properties. While you have the camera, while you're in this view, press these settings. You can change it to 1024 times 720. So after that you try to maybe zoom in, change this location here, zoom in, so location X, Y, and Z. Try to move it a little bit to this part. Okay, zoom in a little bit. There you go. Maybe this one, but let's move it a little bit to this side. You might want to, oops. Okay, if you change it, you can change to 0 if you accidentally pressed, oops, not X, sorry, so Z. I want to rotate a little bit, yeah, like this. Now let's have this camera, so you always can toggle your camera from this view to this view. Okay, now let's move to animation. So before we go to animation, we need to insert the audio for the lip sync and also facial expression. So what you need to do is go here, click this button. This is editor type, so we want to find editor called video sequencer. Click this video sequencer, let's move it, yeah, scale it a bit. Now in this sequencer you can add a lot of things like scene, clip, mask, movie, sound. So we are interested in sound, so press sound, find our sound called You Can Smell, add it to scene. Now it will be here. If you play your animation, you cannot hear anything. You have to extend it, let's say 50 frames, no, 100. frames. This is start frame, end frame. So try to scale this and then play again.
You can smell it?
So here, like from here to
You can smell it?
to 50. So we are going to create animation from 20 to 50. The facial expression is quite short. This is like 1 second, 2 seconds, maybe 2 seconds, or 1 second. Yeah, I think this is 50 minus 20, maybe 1 second. Okay, so let's toggle to this view. Okay, now we want to do animation like he's saying you can smell it. So he will move a little bit to backward, like you're doing this while you can that word, and then he will, you know, rotate his head a little bit to the down, like say you can smell it, and then we try to move this body forward, and then his head look up a little bit like this. You can smell it. Okay, now let's start. So let's start with this what you call root. So here, this is the root. View, align. Let's align this a little bit. Center cursor and frame all. Okay, so that whenever you zoom in, you will be able to press again. Okay, you can see your model clearly. If you do the alignment, then you can see it clearly, so you can move this character easily. Now if you go toggle, so this is the scene. So what he will do first, we are going to do some blocking. Okay, transform now. Okay, so we do blocking means we are doing according to the sound. You can smell it, only two movement.
You can smell
You can, and then smell it. So let's try to do two types, two pose. So this is the first one, so we need to key the first one. Let's say I just turn this on, like auto key. It will automatically create a key for me. So let's put this a little bit forward. So this is the initial position. His head might be rotate a little bit down. So remember, you are in frame 25, so this thing is also frame 25, so they have to be aligned, so they should be animated in the same frame. Okay, so this will be the initial. You can means he will go backward, so you can, but we are going to create only the blocking means very blocky kind of animation. Move backward a little bit, then he will create our what do you call keyframe. Now this head should look a little bit down like that, see? So we should be in the same frame. So this is 27, this is also 27, so the animation will be like you can. This is actually you can smell it. So we have to copy this one. If you copy this, So let's say to 35. Wait.
You can smell it. You can smell it. You can smell it.
Okay.
Smell it. Smell it.
Okay, let's move to 40, and then until 44 is another keyframe. Okay, so this will be like nothing happened in between, but in 44 we're going to change it. So now 40, same goes here. You need to copy this, duplicate to 40. So if you duplicate, then they will do the same pose. Now we need to change the next pose in 44, and this, toggle the camera, this root should move a little bit forward, like it's interesting to know. Smell it. So this head, let's toggle to the camera to see the view. Then rotate this a little bit. And there you go.
You can smell it. You can smell it.
Okay, this might be need to move to here, 47 to 50. So this one also need to move from 47. So make the timings right. Okay.
You can smell it. Smell it.
Oh, sorry.
Smell it. Smell it.
Okay, I think this one needs to be changed to
Smell it. Smell it.
okay, 40, 38 to 42. Okay, let's change to 38 to 42.
You can smell it. You can smell.
Okay,
You can smell. You can. You can. You can smell it. You can smell it. Smell it.
so I think a bit more forward.
Smell it.
Okay, so let's move to 36 now. The timing is quite important. Okay,
You can smell it. You can smell it.
you can smell it. Maybe a little bit like this. Rotate a little bit here. Oops. This is bad things about auto key. Yeah, let me undo it. I should do this in frame 40, and I want to make his head like this a little bit. Okay. Right, for this hand is actually I don't really need his hand to be on top, so you just move his hand downward